Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to show you how you can make your own custom bows with HB21 bows. So the first thing is you're going to want to go into the description and download his pack. As you see, I already got it, and what we're going to do, I'm going to show you on how to do everything in this video, so sit back and follow very carefully. So if we go ahead and open up these folders, we can see we have some things we need to transfer over. So we're going to get map source, model, export, share, sound assets, source data, not this one and that one. Let's go ahead and just drag them in. So let's drag them into codtools. There we go. And obviously the shares hasn't been moved. Why? There we go. When I go into my user maps, my YouTube tut folder, scripts, ZM, and then when I go into this one, I'm going to grab the scripts, ZM, I'm going to grab all of these, and I'm going to smack them into here. Just like so. Go back. Let's delete that for now. Let's open up instructions. We're going to need this. So let's go ahead and see what we do here. Obviously it's asking us for requirements. I'm not going to be bothering with them because I'm not actually going to be using these as much. I'm just doing this as a tutorial, so I will skip that. But you would need to grab these if you would actually fully use them, so you're going to need them. Now we need to do step 3. Open your GSC and CSC, find a line, stand them up, and underneath put this. Okay. Copy that, go to GSC, go up, where's stand them up, there, paste, save. Same with CSC, scroll up, stand them, paste, save. Go back to instructions. I'm going to go ahead and delete all of that so I can see what I'm actually doing. Now, the step 4 is asking to put the include into zones. So we'll go to our zone and you put it underneath here, and group mod tools, and press and save. Then we can put in the sound effect. So we can grab this, copy, go to our SZC. I'm going to press enter, paste, and save. Just like that. And number 6, obviously, is place them down, and do this. Add to the box CSV lines. So these is you put these in your box if you want. I'm not going to be doing that, so that's done. We can close that. Nope, I don't want to save. So that's all done. So this is where you're going to want to grab your own bow. You can go ahead and just search for bow, and then obviously you want to click on downloads and untick standard and additional. Then you can go through all these and find a bow. Make sure we can only have this one, but I'll make sure it's FBX. There we go. That would do. Open up the source and then open up Maya. So, like I said, you're going to make sure you need Maya. I'm using Maya 2023. Okay, so we're in Maya. We can go in and grab our little bow, drag that into there, minimize it, scroll out, and we can see we have our bow. We're going to make sure you got this. You're going to need this for sure. You can download that from the link in the description. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously build the map. Then once I've built the map, I'm going to run the map so I can rip out the model of the bow. And once that's done, we can continue in Maya. Okay, so now we're in the game. We can go ahead and rip these models now. So you can see we've got all of these, and obviously they'll work. Look at this, see, work. Pause that. Let's go and grab Greyhound. We're looking for that one. Export. There we go. Grab Maya, grab this, grab here, grab this, and put that in there. Hopefully we should have there we go. Quite large. So if we scale it down, zoom in, and let's have a look we've got here. So if we rotate our bow, this is our custom bow, so this is what you're supposed to be doing now, is lining up the bow that you have. We're going to need to make it smaller. So let's go into the middle and just make it smaller. So there we do. I think, yeah, that would do. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. And then let's just make sure that. Okay, yeah, that seems fine. Okay, let's go ahead and hide that one. So as you can see, we have bones here, which is supposed to be against ours, because this is where the handle is. So if we go ahead and move the bones to where we want it, so make sure we're on that. My mouse cable's doing my nothing. So obviously we need to move the bones to where we need them. So if we just move it there and then move that one up here. This is what you have to do, even with zombies or players. You have to do this. Also, we can move this bit more over there, so it's in the center of there. There we go. And then I think this one, this is, I don't know what this one is, but I think it's just the thing. So let's bring that. Let's find the arrow. Yeah, so if we drag that out, grab this one, Control G, that literally, so we call this bow, and then we can actually move the bow. Make sure we got everything. Yeah, there we go. So we hide that one. What is this one? That's just the thing, so we can delete that. We don't need that anymore. Bring the bow back. There we go. There's our bow. Look at that. Hehe. Hell yeah, boys. Let's go. So we've got a round bow, and we've got a round bones. Perfect. That's all. So now all you got to do is go ahead and highlight it. Click onto your model, and obviously this one as well. Press select hurricane, and then we want to go ahead and bind skin. Okay, hurricane, and we're going to go ahead and export our bow. So we do a custom player, survey, and then we'll do custom weapons. I'm going to call this custom bows, and we're going to call it I don't know, surface bow, and then we're going to export it. Yes, close down the game now. We do not need that anymore. We can close Greyhound. We do not need that anymore. We're going to open up ape. Oh, the thing what you're going to need is we had demon, so we need to find the demon. We're going to go ahead and copy that. That's what we're going to need. So we're going to go ahead and make a new GGT. This is going to be for my custom weapons. It's custom weapon. And let's look where we put in custom bows. And then we're going to paste, we're going to make surface custom underscore bows. Just like that. And then when you make your GGT, right click and paste asset. Change this to whatever you want. Surface custom underscore bow. Okay? Go and paste that in. And then you go ahead and right click new asset. And then we want X model. I want to call this surface bow. Press OK. And then you want to change that to animated because our bow is animated. We're going to go ahead and right click on the we'll just press the three dots. Go into your folder where you saved it. Go into mine's in the weapon, so we'll find wherever yours is. Open that, and we can see that we have our bow. Then click on that, press that, go to up here. We're going to just press lit for now. We're going to go to that magical stuff. I'm going to press none and then have alphabet, and then click on color map, press OK, 3 dots, and then we're going to go to our custom weapons right there, custom bows, and obviously it's PNG. I'm going to click on that, bang. Do not resize and do not just press that one, and go back to your material, and we're going to go to normal map. That's all we need is normal map, PNG. Yep, press map and do not resize. Control save that. If we go back, we can see our bow, and there's a few things we need to do in this file. We're going to go ahead and change this. I want to change this surface underscore bow, surface bow. Everything else can stay. Actually, I might change that to state name that. Yeah, that's alright. I'm going to minimize most of this stuff because I don't need to change any of this. Let's just make sure I'm not closing nothing I need. Close that. Close the AI. Close that. Close that. And close that. Close that. Close the animals. You don't need that. This is what you need. You need to change this to your weapon. Okay. So we're going to do, our weapon is surface bow, smacking. I'm going to copy that and put it in here as well. so that when you go into game, the game will see that specific weapon. Grab this one. Let's go into prefab. Enter prefab. Keep everything there, don't change anything. Let's grab that, and you can see mist models. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take away this, and we're going to go into this and look for our weapon, Surfy. There you go, Surfy's bow. Click on that, press OK, and there's our bow. Now we can go ahead and press bring that back. So we're going to go back, leave prefab, yes. Okay, so before you go ahead and do anything, you have to change some stuff in the scripts in the GSC, CSC, and the zone. Be really careful what you're changing, okay? Listen really carefully. Where it says level, demon gate, get weapon, or any GSC you're using that you change the weapon on, you have to change it. So, weapon name you called it, so mine is Surfy Custom Bow, you have to place it there, anywhere, see where it is. If you need to, take a screenshot and all that. But if it makes it easier, I will leave this file in WinRAR for you to download, and it will show you in which points you need to change, okay? You don't need to change anything else. In the zone, which is going to be HB21 zone file, you need to put your weapon name inside there, and then remove one of the weapon names that he has in there. So like, for example, mine was Demon Gate. You can just go ahead and slice like that if you want to, but I just removed it because it's easy. So we can see we have Harry's bows, and this is the one we put in. It says press and hold F to take Surfy's bow. We're going to press F, and look at that. We have our own custom bow, people. When you pull it, it stretches. So I will fix that. Anyway, guys, that is literally how you can do your own custom bow with Harry 21 bows. You can still take the bows, it still will work. And you can still go back to this one and take mine easily. But anyway, that is literally how you do it and how you make your own custom bow using Harry's bow system. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Yeah, tell me what you think about this, if you like it or not. See you guys.
If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down.